Hi, today I'm going to be getting into direct distance input and what that really means. Before we do that, I wanted to go over a really basic CAD, probably the most basic CAD command. That's the line command. And the line command is simply L, enter. So in CAD, everything that you do is always usually followed by the enter key. And also, it's important to look into this area when you do a command, because it's actually telling you the next step. So you can see it here. Put a start point in and then press enter for the last point. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's first turn off our grids. You can do that down here. To start up the line command, type L and then click anywhere in the drawing here, and make sure that your polar tracking is turned on. This way you can see whether or not your line is straight or not, and the green indicator is what's telling you that. So make sure that you're on the that snap angle. In this case, my snap angles are set at 90 degrees. After I'm done here, I'll show you how to change that. So you put your first point in, and then you point into the direction of where you want to go, and then type in the distance. So in this case, let's just type in 20 feet. You can see it there, and then press enter. Again, everything is followed by the enter command. Now it wants to continue doing another line, so let's go ahead and continue on. We're going to go ahead and trace this with METQ after we're done here too. So 10 feet, and then let's go down this way another 10 feet. So if you want to change the angle of that line, you right click on the polar tracking icon and then choose settings, and here you can just change it to 45 or 30 degrees. And this way when we do a line, we'll get that 45 degree increment right there, so you can see it. In the next video, I'm going to cover object snaps and what object snaps are. But you saw there when I entered this new line here, I was snapping to this endpoint here, which is critical. So we'll go over that in the next video, and I'll go over some settings. So let's go ahead and load up METQ, and you can load it up either from the toolbar here, which you can turn on using the menu bar command, setting menu bar to 1, or the ribbon. So we can just choose it here, go over to ortho piping, make sure we're in the 2D mode, which is double line. We've got butt weld selected here, although there's lots of other fitting types here. And our material, we'll go ahead and choose a straight piece of piping here, and then view draw. And then we're going to pick this one here. I'm going to snap here, snap here, snap here. At this point, it's starting to put the pipe in. You're always inputting one pipe ahead of the next, because just like the line command, it's wanting to continue on. So when we come to the end of our pipe run and we don't want to continue, we just simply press the enter key, and that completes the pipe run. As you can see, METQ has put in those elbows for us. We can also, there's a little dash line in here. We can set the spacing of that line as well. Now that's going to require that we turn off that layer that we were working on in the very beginning, because it's a construction layer underneath this whole thing. The way that you do that is you go in, there's a couple of ways of doing that, but you can go into the LA command for layer, and that was on layer 0. You can see the current layer here, and we can just simply either freeze it or turn it off, and that's how we do that. And now we're just left with the dashed line representing the center line, and in order to change that spacing, we type in LTS for line type scale. And right now currently it's set at 1, but we can set this to like 12 for example, and then you can see the difference there. Now the line type scale relates to the same kind of concept as dim scale, which I will cover in a future video, but in MetQ everything is drawn using dim scale. I hope this video has been helpful, and feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Thanks and have a great day.